It was a tight ball game. So I thought maybe we're going to be in for some trouble in the second half. But we had some guys that really stepped up in the void. You know, LA, you see LA was struggling out there a little bit. He wasn't his normal self. But you got to give him that tremendous courage of coming out and playing 2 weeks from surgery, you know. That's just him, you know. He doesn't want to miss anything. So he was really intent on playing. But we tried to monitor, watch him with an eagle eye and make sure he wasn't, you know, he wasn't hurting but he looked all right through the game. He just was rusty. And the same with Japet. Japet was rusty as well. So guys like Aljon and JD really stepped up. Prince stepped up for us. You know, we got our really good fourth quarter from Scotty Thompson. Really good second half from Scotty Thompson. So again, you know, we played a lot better than I thought we would, but I still hope we can play a lot better than what we did tonight. But it's nice to get that first one, you know, especially since we didn't have much practice time with LA and Japet, but it was nice to get that first one against NLEX. I just, you know, that one because that gets us off on the right foot, and we can hopefully move forward and go into our next game feeling a little confident. But we still expect more. We expect more from Arvin Tolentino. We expect more from Jared Balanza. There's guys that we feel can still step up for us. Kent Salido didn't play today, but he will get some time as well. Those rookies of ours, we have a lot of belief in them. And we showed that by starting Arvin in a basketball game. I'm really high on Arvin. I think he's going to be a big impact player in this league. So far so good. Hope we can move forward and continue to grow and get better as a team as we get in better shape and as we get our better timing back. I think there's still a lot of room for improvement, and I'm sure Coach Yang would say the same thing about his team and all the teams basically at this point. You know, this is all new. We're all feeling our way through it. You know, the routines are different. You know, like right now, guys have to have, you know, they have their game routines, but you know, usually they have their game routines with their family or in their house or whatever. Now they have to have their game routines with their roommates, and the other roommate has a game routine. So, you know, there's a lot of adjusting going on, and but like I said, it's just good to get through the first game, do all these adjustments. Sorry? Well, you know, I mean, it's different. You know, there's no crowd, you know, so we have to tell our bench to stay engaged and cheer. You know, we're our own little crowd, so that's a big difference for these guys. But, you know, it's still, we still, like Mark Kagil always reminds us, there's still, you know, millions of fans out there that are watching us, and we have a responsibility to them to make sure we bring our best foot forward. And although we didn't play a pretty game, we played a hard game, and we won it for the fans. So I think that's the biggest adjustment for us right now. Just trying to generate the enthusiasm and the encouragement while the game is ongoing. We're used to having it given to us. Now we got to generate ourselves. Yeah, I was just talking about that. It's a tough situation for us, and I think that we'll get better and better as we go along, as we start to adjust. But it's really about remembering that the bench itself has to be engaged. The guys who are not playing, and we're talking about the leaders. The leaders have to do that. You know, when Japet comes off the floor, when LA comes off the floor, Stanley, they have to stay engaged with their teammates and make sure they're cheering on their teammates. You just can't rely on our three rookies being the cheerleaders. No, it really comes from the leadership. So those leaders got to step up and play well. I mean, and encourage their teammates when they're on the bench. And that's the way we hope to make up for not having fans. But like I said, it's a big adjustment, and I think we'll get better at it as we go along. But Mark Aguila is always in our ears. You know, we got to do it for the fans. We got to do it for the fans. So he's that guy that's always reminding us and keeping us honest. I think we play Blackwater on Thursday, so we have solid 3 days, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, to recover. When you're not in shape, it's harder to recover, you know, and we're not in great shape, there's no doubt about it. Especially guys like Japeth in LA who have not done any activities for the last couple of weeks. So recovery is really going to be important, and the extra couple of days to recover is going to be key. I don't know when they'll be at full strength. Maybe, I think they're going to need another week or maybe 2 before they're at full strength. And we play on Thursday, then we play on Sunday. So obviously those 2 guys won't be at full strength yet. But like I said, recovery is going to be really crucial for everybody. And that's the thing we'll have to focus on next 3 days, recovering, so we can get the energy to get back into practice and work hard, create habits, and be ready to play Blackwater. But like I said about this game, it's not so much about NLEX. You know, we just have to prepare ourselves. It's all about preparing ourselves at this point. And when we go into Blackwater, you know, we'll do a little, you know, we'll do some video, we'll look at it, we'll scout, we'll do some work. But really the work is going to be in practice, just getting the guys and the weight room and the workouts, getting them continuing to increase their shape as we go along. Right now, I think our shape is here. We need to get all the way to here. So, you know, by this week, maybe we'll be able to get to here. And we're so up until I hope that we reach our peak at some point in the conference, without injuries. And that's what we're trying to prevent, making sure we don't get injured as we try to push our guys.
Coach, I'm going to go with this one, but how are you feeling about wearing the stay close to the wheels? Sorry, the necktie.
You know, we debated over that, but it was, you know, it's come here for 2.5 months, and you have to bring like 15 ties and 15 polo shirts and, you know, dress shoes, and it was just too much to do all that. And so, you know, it's different, and, you know, I usually do it not because it's, you know, it's comfortable wearing or not comfortable wearing a tie. It's just that the fact that, you know, I just feel like I should be at work, doing work, and but, you know, here at the bubble, we know we're doing work. You know, it's a reminder to you all the time. So I think this is all right for the bubble. I'm 99.9% sure that when we get back to a normal conference, I'll be back to my necktie.
Is this the first time
In the PBA, it might be not All-Star games. They wanted me to wear All-Star. They had a shirt for me for All-Star they wanted me to wear. But an official game, this might be my first time. I wore this in the Southeast Asian games when I coached. But PBA, last 30 years, I think this may be the first time I don't wear a tie in an official game.
And this will be for the entire conference? This will be for the entire conference?
It'll be for the entire bubble, yeah. We'll be doing this for the entire bubble. I think we're going to be wearing black because I look fat if I am wearing any other color. Black's the only one that makes me look halfway decent, so I forced all of our players all of our coaches to wear black. So we'll probably most likely wear black the whole way through.
Coach, are you ready to wear that for the next 60-something days?
You know, we do what we have to do, right? You know, this is where we are. This is, you know, we just have to do what we have to do, and that's been our philosophy all the way, you know, coming in here. And I think the guys have come in here with a really great attitude. No complaints, you know, I'm not hearing any complaints every day. You know, they're sticking with it, and you know, they're back happy, doing what their passion is. You know, it's our passion to play basketball. So when you get a chance to do your thing, you know, you're happy doing it. So you'll overlook some of the discomforts that you have to do your thing. So our guys are doing well. Oh yeah? Wow. Black disguises all your one pack. I have a big one pack. No longer a 6-pack.
Personally, how do you keep yourself busy and healthy?
Well, right now, I guess I've been famous. I've been swimming every day. I do an hour of laps every day. Everybody's come up to me and saying, "Oh, you're swimming every day." So I've adopted that. I swim laps for an hour, and then I get up early and walk, or I do a combined walk-run for an hour as well. And then we get to get up and practice. The problem is, you know, when you're at home, you get up, you move around, you go out, you go to the store, you go around, you visit, you know, you're constantly moving, you go to the practice. Here, the tendency is, this is where we have to be really careful with our players. You go to practice, what do you go back to your room, and then what do you do in your room? You lay down. You lay down and watch TV, or you take a nap, or whatever, and then you might go to your door to get your food, come back, eat, and you lay down again. So if we're not keeping them out of the room, they're most likely laying down. And that's where you lose your shape. And that's what we're trying to do, different activities, trying to get guys up. That's why the workouts, the weight workouts are very important. The pool workouts, we've been doing pool workouts also as a team. And just trying to keep guys out of the room as much as possible. Because all they're going to do in the room, as you guys know, you just lay down. You lay down and watch TV. Okay. Hey, guys are waiting for me. They want to get on the bus and get home. Thank you. Yeah, see you around.
Thank you, boss.
Thanks.